Hi everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. While I was just looking around YouTube trying to figure out what to talk about today, I found the channel Not Enough Nelsons, and this is the most recent video. It's a social experiment with 10 kids, and it's just kind of makes me feel really weird, and I don't understand why you would do this for views. There's other ways to teach people about stranger danger. I learned about stranger danger, learned it about school and from my mum, and I didn't have to be on some social experiment. So I figured I'd just watch this video and see what happens.
I just hope that they actually follow their gut this time and don't fail. It literally made me cry. You guys remember this time right here when Pace actually went home with a stranger?
Guys, this is really the real test.
Your mom asked me to come pick you up. She was busy filming or something.
Oh.
I'm Cassie's friend's husband. If you haven't met me, I'm Alan.
I know.
Awesome.
She's coming with him, you guys! Paisley! Ah! She's going with Ada! Barely kind of know. Oh my gosh! Paisley!
I'm gonna lock it.
Paisley! Did he know the secret word?
I'm asking it.
Oh, you were going with it! No, no!
I was thinking of asking it, but
Oh no!
This can't be some type of
that is
game.
real, for real. And she kind of got teary-eyed after she realized it. So that one has stuck with me forever. We talked.
You can't teach these kids stranger danger through a game. It just seems like they're making it a game through this video and making content.
So I'm trying to do different situations so the kids don't be like, oh, this has happened before, right? So here's some of my ideas. So I thought this time the texting of the guy, the first time we did that with Lily. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Hey, is this Lily?
Spell it wrong.
Spell it a little bit wrong. Okay, I said, do you want to meet up with us tonight? I'm trying to make it seem like it's someone she kind of knows too, so let's see if it's like a kind of know. Is it with me maybe? All right, guys, she said, sure. So I said, we're by the fence again, and can you meet us behind the bleachers right now? This is freaking me out. She's actually gonna meet up with some random strangers.
Are you guys meeting us under the bleachers?
under the bleachers.
Where you going for the tickets behind them? By the concessions?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Lily, this is actually Alan, Cassie's friend. We were doing a video testing to see if you would fall for a catfish, and you got catfished.
Why are you catfishing your child? This is so weird. Okay, so it says here that she is 18, which she is an adult, but it's still so weird. I don't understand why you're doing this as a social experiment. Like, what makes you think that this is what you want to do? Like, how you want to teach your child about stranger danger?
I just got catfished and I fell.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, she totally fell for it. This time we're gonna do that with Sadie. Kind of like that.
You can do this and teach them about all of this without making it content. None of this is funny. People can get hurt like this. Like, people, it's just not funny, and they're making it a joke.
Last time, but I'm going on Snapchat.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if Sadie's gonna pass this. Please, Sadie, please, I'm trying to have a talk.
A different stranger, and what I'm gonna do is have him holding a leash and looking for a little puppy, and see if they'll join helping look for the little puppy. That's gonna get a picture.
This is sounding so like, I just can, oh my gosh.
Oh my.
This is sounding disgusting. I don't understand how this is the content that you want to make, exploiting your kids to do this. Like, teach them real things. Teach them about this in private. Don't put this all over the internet and pretend that it's a joke.
So that's what we're gonna test them. I'm thinking for the two little girls game, so this is for best thing I'm
Okay, tell me.
Here's my idea for them. So I was going to have them go to somewhere fun, like a public place, we do all these fun games, and I'm gonna have like a stalker, just kind of following them around, just taking pictures of them, and just like getting footage. So see if they notice their surroundings, because that's part of being safe too, right?
True.
It's
so
looking around, making sure no one's
pay
following you.
attention to that.
Yes. So we're gonna try that. How they will lose it if they don't come and tell the adult that's with them. But if they come and tell the adult that's with them, then that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, and then Navy. So can you please help me think of something for Navy? We have not been able to get her. Even this time right here when we had a stranger, remember, go and try to pick her up from her friend's house, and this is what happened.
Maybe, your mom texted me and asked if I could come pick you up. I'm Alyssa's husband. Oh, she did?
Yeah. Let me hear you go.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, maybe there.
Okay, so my mom, I don't know, she's like gone, I guess.
Okay. Oh.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, it says Navy now sing. It's calling. Hello?
Okay, so mom told me like that dad was gonna come pick me up later tonight. I don't know.
Does he know the secret word? That's the only way I can know if mom sent him or not. Why don't you ask?
No, because that's weird.
It's not weird. That's what I would do if I had to go with someone. Just kidding, Navy. You aced the test. We're outside in Alan's car. Good job.
This is not a test. I feel like any normal parent wouldn't test their children about stranger danger. They teach them. They make sure they teach them properly. You can't make these videos and make them into a joke. People get abducted, or kids get abducted. Even adults can get abducted like this. And these videos are like turning it into a joke.
Totally did not fall for it. She did really, really good. And then the next year we tried another like pickup on a golf cart, didn't take it. So we gotta think a really good one for Navy.
I feel like Navy's really hard because she knows what to follow. She knows.
She does. She really listens to her gut and she the gist of it. So first person I'm gonna go grab is actually Luke. Okay, he's on the
Luke is 15, and I'm assuming he's one of the brothers, and she's going to get one of the brothers to catfish one of the sisters. What in the world are you doing?
Hey Luke! Can I come upstairs real fast? Alright. Hey Luke, I have an idea. I'm wondering if there's any way you can help me with today's video. Okay, so here's the idea. You know how I do those stranger danger videos some years where like, see if kids will fall for it and see if they'll go with the stranger and that kind of thing. So this year,
I don't know whether I'm just reading too much into this because I am annoyed by what is going on and this video. But his face is like disgusted. He hates it. He doesn't want to do it.
help me catfish both Sadie and Paisley.
Why?
I'm just gonna see if they fell for it. See if they'll just like.
Look, I don't know whether his face is just like, ugh, why do I have to help you? Like a teenage boy, or this is so fucking mum. I don't want to do this. This is gross. Like he doesn't want to do any of this. But the mum thinks this is great content. This is going to be amazing. This is going to get great views. So I'm going to do it. I don't really care how my kids feel.
I'm friends with a random stranger on Snapchat, or if they'll even meet them or like tell them where they're at, so they can, because if you could be a total stranger, does that make sense?
Yeah, but I don't think they would fall for that.
Dude, I already done Snapchat with a random guy, and I named him Brody. So here you go on here, because you know Snapchat more than me. So if you notice on there, I already tried to friend Sadie, and I already tried to friend Paisley, and Sadie did what?
She already added you back.
Yeah, she added me back. I'm a total stranger. Unless see if Paisley followed me back yet. Not yet, she hasn't. Okay, so Paisley has not followed me back yet, but Sadie has. So here's the plan. I want you to just start like talking to them, send them probably no pictures at first. And
They're
like,
gonna ask what you look like.
they're gonna ask what you look
Yes,
like?
that's what they
So what
do.
we need to do is like maybe, can you just do like a random light or like a random wall and not your face?
This isn't gonna work. Like, we're just gonna have cheat.
He really doesn't want to do this. The mum is making the brother catfish his sisters as some random guy. I'm going to have to go through their channel. There's 5 years of content. So I'm going to have to go through that and see what else I can find that is going to gross me out.
Well, so far, Sadie's already talking to me and she doesn't have way in. So far it works with her. So what if we just try to send her a message?
She's gonna say, what do you look like?
That's the first.
If the mum was doing this, I'm not advocating for it at all. This is truly so fucking weird. Why can't the mum do it? Why did the mum make the brother do this? Why is she getting the brother to catfish the sister? Why is she getting him to talk to her? Why can't the mum just do it? Like, she knows how to use a phone. She's like, oh, you use Snapchat more, you can do it. She knows how to use a phone. Like, she can use Snapchat. I know she's not that dumb. She can use Snapchat. But for some reason, she's going to make him do it. I'm pretty sure she's making him do it because if she doesn't get the kids involved, then she's not going to get as many views. So if she does it herself, nobody's going to be interested. But if she gets him to do it, then people are going to talk about it and talk about how disgusting. Obviously, that's why I'm talking about it. I'm talking about how disgusting it is that the mum is getting the brother to catfish his sister. And these kids don't have a choice. Like, he does not have a choice in what he's doing. The mum is making him.
Me as a mom thought this was all gonna work out, but then I went and talked to the teenager and he's like totally blasted down, like it is not gonna work. So I gotta somehow like, I don't know, find my inner teenager, but guys, I didn't have all this stuff when I was a teenager, so this is gonna be rough. So taking it back to the drawing board, I'm gonna talk to maybe Lily, I'll maybe let Lily in on this a little bit more, and Luke, and come up with a better plan. Okay, so Sadie already snapped me back, so I'm gonna open it and show you guys. That is what she snapped me, a picture of everything, and there's not even any message to it. Also, is that her car? Is she like snapping while she's driving? Sadie! Another safety issue we need to talk about. Also, when I did to like work on Delaney's safety skills was going to have to do with her soccer practice, and her coach just texted me and says they canceled soccer practice. So I'm running into obstacle after obstacle. So I'm gonna really think about this today, and I am going to hit it strong tomorrow. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna keep seeing if Sadie's snapping me back and see if I can get some stuff going without her asking for a picture. But by the time she starts asking for a picture, I'm gonna have someone in line to do it. So wish me luck. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good luck.
Good luck.
You guys, okay, it is a new day, and I really think I have gotten down a good plan of action. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to, again, pretend that I'm filming a day in the life. That way my kids will just know, like, it's okay, there's a camera there. That's how I'll be able to catch all this footage, right, of these tests that we're doing. And I figured out the thing to do with the Snapchat thing. As you remember, yesterday Luke was like, Mom, this isn't gonna work. So I've got a young man coming over who's gonna pose as the Snapchatter, but to them, he's just a stranger, right? It could be anyone, anywhere. So that one's been figured out. He's gonna show up in a couple hours. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go grab Lily, and she's gonna be in on this. And I'm going to have her bring the girls to, like, the We're fun to hang out, and we're gonna have kind of like a creepy kind of like stalker. But again, I don't know. They're not always creepy looking, right? They look like normal people. So this is a totally normal guy who's gonna go there, and he's just gonna be paying way too much attention to them. Maybe like taking a couple pictures of them, just kind of lurking and staying too close, which is always important to like notice your surroundings. When I talk to my kids about keeping like an eye around, just making sure that you're aware of your surroundings at all times to make sure you're safe. And so I'm hoping that they will be able to see that that guy is just lurking a little too much and taking pictures and things like that. And so how they will pass the safety test is they will come and tell either Lily or our camera guy Kyler and let them know like there's kind of a creepy guy over there, a guy that's following us. That would be a pass. A fail would be they just don't even notice, or that they notice and then they don't really think to tell an adult that someone's lurking or a little too close to them. So that's number one. And while they're gone doing that,
From my point of view, it seems like she's just making a joke of your surroundings, a stranger danger. Oh, look, there's somebody creepy over there. Like, will you pass this test or will you not pass this test? Like, I don't know whether it's just because, like, I have seen true crime things and that's how people get abducted. Kids, why is there no door on there? Anyway, what was I saying? I am really sorry, but I just lost my train of thought. Because there is no door. Look right here. Why is there no door? Let's just continue and see whether my thought comes back.
pick up the boys from school. I'm gonna bring them to the park. And here's what this plan is.
Tell me the plan. I want in.
I have somebody already prearranged who's gonna be looking for a puppy and holding like a leash and just calling the puppy's name. And I'm gonna see if my boys like tried to help him. Guys can come up and ask him and say, hey, can you help me find my dog? And see if they'll go with him and kind of look around the park. Now, if they get within like 25 feet away from me and with this guy, or if they go towards the cars at all, that would be a hard fail. Really, it should be a fail if they even help somebody to find it without coming and asking first. If they ran over and asked me like, hey, can we help this guy find his dog? And I was aware of it, that would be just a nice service, right? But if they're doing it without asking me, that's already pretty dangerous. But it's a hard fail if he gets them to kind of go away from me or to go towards the
Start saying, okay, if they don't do that, then that means we're going to have to talk to them more about stranger danger and teach them more things. Not, oh, they failed that. Okay, yeah, they passed that. Nah, they failed that. Fail, fail, fail. How about if they don't do what you wanted for that bit and they do go off with the stranger, then why don't you say they need to be taught a little bit more so they understand and aware the dangers around it instead of being pass or fail. It's not school. This is not homework.
So I'm gonna go down first. Hopefully this all comes together. I feel a little better about today. I was really disheartened yesterday because it was not coming together. But today, I have planned, people. It's gonna work.
But it's all coming together.
Let's go grab Lily and the girls and get their show on.
Hey guys, it's Kyler. I'm Tim's videographer. I'm actually a little bit ahead of the girls right now. I left ahead. I said I was coming to get some drone footage of Yes the Fun. So they should be here any minute, but I got my friend Vince. He's here with me.
Let's get with the mustache.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
I'm sorry, but I guess he's got a mustache. He fits the creep look. That's all I can say.
Basically, we've gone through a lot of the strategy behind today's filming. And the girls, Elsie and Presley, they're coming to Fiesta. Right, we're here. They're filming a day in the life, and so they have no idea what's going on right now. And Vince is going to be the stalker, lucky guy. But he's really fun and he's really nice. But in reality, for all the kids out there, for everybody in general, we need to be careful about the individuals that we interact with, whether they're kind, whether we know.
That's very true. But this is not how you bring awareness to it. This is not the type of content you make to bring awareness to that type of stuff. This is just for you to make money on your channel and to get views.
We always got to be safe. Guys, I just got a text that they're here, so I'm going to set up, and then I'll come back out and talk to Vince after I get the kids inside.
I'm just currently playing their games. I'm curious to see how it's going to go. I see the guy, and so far nothing yet. I really don't think you even notice him, honestly, but
I don't care what they say. They're just making it into content.
Good. All right, we're gonna go to the park and have some fun playtime. All right. Hey, woo! And then when we get there, you guys just want to play, and you can bring kind of like if you have any snacks left over for lunch, you can bring those snacks because I know that I packed you extra today. All right, here we go.
Yeah, that was fun.
Look, blast. Look at it. All right, let's get out. Pocket in case he's sick. In case as you notice, he is calling for his puppy.
Baby, where'd you go, baby? Come here.
I'm just gonna see if they even notice him at all first. Not sure if they'll really notice.
Have you seen the dog? I have a really like black fluffy dog that ran away. I'm from like up the street. She like I walked her around this park and she ran away. You know? You haven't seen him?
Twice
30-ish minutes since we've been here, and I've been seeing the guy follow them around and everything, and they have still noticed nothing. So I'm gonna stay here for another like 10-15 minutes probably, and if they don't recognize him or come up to me or anything like that.
How do the older children like go along with this stuff? Has she just taught them that this stuff is a joke as well? Like, if they're actually put into this situation, what would happen? Because it just seems like that they don't actually know how to deal with this. They're not taught. This is just to make content. It's not being taught. Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand how the older kids are going through with this. Like, they have to have a brain and know that it's very stupid and what you're doing is dumb. I just don't understand.
And we're just gonna go and play it off as if like nothing happened. That has to be it! That literally has to be it! What in the skinny toilet room? What in the skinny toilet?
So I'm trying to get him that I'm talking to right now. I'm pulling him to the office. And then the other thing to say, so they do. Hey, somebody came up to me last night. Oh, really? Where?
This is not a pass or fail test. Like, stop with that.
Did you see a dog around anywhere? That was the right thing to do, huh? Come and tell me, because you never know. You could be a stranger. Okay, I'm gonna see what Ledger, if Ledger does the same thing that you just did. Because that was good, getting 5 o'clock. Did you see a dog around anywhere? That was the right thing to do, huh? Come and tell me, because you never know. You could be a stranger.
I'll do 300 points or something. I can get through.
That one guy. Oh, he's just doing that.
What is he doing? Oh, that's what he's doing. You want to know what you're doing? Oh, really? I'm just getting my card. That'd be kind of nice. You got that silly.
You think it's fun if you buy this guy a card? Because he's just walking around and seeing if any games are available. I don't know. A younger guy? No, he's like 20. A 20-year-old is here looking lonely playing some games. Not playing games. He doesn't have a card. I mean, if you want to, you can. Yeah, but the camera's gonna get to you.
You want me to get it to him?
Yeah, I don't care.
You guys didn't see a dog at all, even just run around her.
This looks lovely. It's such a lot of cards.
You're gonna do it too. What the heck? Yeah. Go, go, go. Okay. You're gonna go up to him. Say, hey, Wesley, you can't do it barefoot. You're gonna go say, ow! Zero? No, I couldn't hit. Yeah, What about you? Not much. Did it, come on. That was not that. I want pizza. Okay. You're gonna get him. Say, hey, you're looking a little lonely, buddy. That's so sad. No, I'm not. There's other Kyler's in it. So you're gonna say, hey, you look pretty lonely, okay? Say whatever you want to say, okay?
They bought this card for you, so yeah, that's what their reaction was, to give kindness instead of like be alarmed. He said that his sisters are big fans of you guys.
No, yeah, what did you give it to?
Yeah, he said thanks.
Okay. You guys have fun? Yes. All right. That's a nice thing for me.
They're not talking about how they've got 3.89 million subscribers. So they're not talking about how people could recognize them in public and how dangerous that could be either. Like, I really don't understand what the intentions of this video is. It's not to teach the kids about stranger danger. I know that. I really honestly believe it's not to teach the kids about stranger danger. But I don't understand what this video is.
Back outside. So, turn of events. Basically, they thought that Vince was the coolest guy ever, and that he looked alone.
I'm gonna go ahead and take her. I'm gonna do the same idea as I had yesterday. I'm gonna have my camera guy, who is a kind of know, come to pick her up, and we're gonna see if she actually gets in the car with him, because you're instructed not to do that. How are you been liking soccer so far? Good. Pretty good? You've been doing awesome. One of the other kids in my big car, so we're gonna take the little car. I think she's gonna fall for this, because it's really easy to trust kind of knows, you know what I mean? Because you kind of know them, you feel relatively safe with them, but those are actually some of the most dangerous situations you can get into. Always ask your parents if you can go with the kind of know. Oh, pictures. Whoa.
Family, friend, neighbor, coach, teacher, and extended.
We're gonna practice. My mom's gonna drop me off. All right.
You have an excellent time?
Yes.
Here at practice?
Yes.
Great. Sounds like a plan.
All right. Have a good practice. Thank you. Love you. Thank you.
So the plan has begun. What happened?
Alright guys, it's a little bit later in the day. Tiffany asked me to see if I could get Delaney to get in the car with me and go home. So currently she's at soccer practice. I'm just getting done probably in the next about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna surprise her. And basically I'm gonna
they know them a little bit though, because he was just at the arcade thingy with the other two girls filming them for the video. So it's not like he's a random person. So if she does get in the car with him, why wouldn't that make sense? She knows him. He films for their channel, does he not? He filmed for that bit.
Hey, Delaney, your mom asked me if I could come and get you and bring you back to your house. Now, I personally think she's gonna get in the car with me because she's pretty comfortable with me as the videographer.
See? So he's the videographer. So why would she not get in the car? I don't understand what this one is supposed to mean.
That's what's gonna happen, but the rule in the family is that they have 5 safe side adults, and then everyone else are like kinda knows, or I think they're called not knows, like they don't know them. So there's categories, right? And if they don't know them, they're not supposed to go with them, they're not supposed to interact with them. But if they're kinda knows, that could be like, they do know them, maybe they're neighbors, but if they're not considered that safe side adult, and there's 5 of them, then they're not allowed to go with them. They gotta ask for permission from Tiffany or Benji, and if Tiffany or Benji gives them permission to go, then they can go home with those people, or they can go on rides and such. So we'll see if she gets in the car and doesn't ask her mom for permission, then I think she loses. But if she asks her mom before she's in the car, then I think she passes. Another thing to know is that there's safe words. I don't know those safe words. So if she asks me, hey, what's a safe word? I don't know it, and so then she's gonna catch on and she won't get in the car with me. So I don't know what she's gonna do. Anyways. Alright, so
very weird to be filming a soccer game of teenage girls and putting it on here. Just have to say.
I found her. That's good. She's not done playing soccer, so I don't know when she's supposed to be done. But as soon as she's done, then we're gonna test the experiment. Alright, it looks like they're coming out of soccer practice right now, so we'll see what the lady does. We're here! We made it! What's happening? She's like, I usually don't film myself, so she's like, oh, hang on, I gotta look car. She's like, oh, okay. Your mom's still in a meeting.
Oh, that's why.
So she said, come take
See, this, she could just get in the car because he's the filmographer. I can't necessarily have a word to say, but anyway, she could just get in the car because she's like, oh, okay, we have to film content because, you know, that's our life. We have to film things for this YouTube channel because I'm a child and I don't have a choice. I have to film whether I like it or not. So she's probably thinking, okay, well, he's the filming person, so we probably have to go film something, and that's why he's picking me up. I really don't understand what the point of this is. It's not teaching anything. If you really want to teach something, why not do like not a question and answer one, but a sitting down one and explain how, not exactly your system, because then all of the people that follow you online could figure it out maybe and then kidnap someone, but sit down with the camera and explain how somebody could make a safe system with their kids and have these guidelines in place if that's how you want to make people known. These videos don't do anything. These videos are really just making a joke about it. And I hate these. It's disgusting. It's just like, this is how people get abducted and they're treating it like a joke. I know I keep saying that, but that's what it is. They're treating it like a joke. And I don't understand how people watch these. Like, why are people watching these and thinking it's okay?
Whatever you want to do with your mom. We love it. Okay, we'll see you back in the house.
Friend Easton, he's Brody on Snapchat.
That is very weird to say. He looks about 15. I don't think he's your friend.
But Easton, we have a problem. Sadie unfollowed, what is it on Snapchat? I don't know. Unadded us. So we're trying to try to get her again. Darn it, I come so far yesterday that I waited to answer her. I guess it looks like they're being ghosted or whatever. Go answer them back or something. Later on red because we didn't even pick up her last snap. But anyways, she unadded us. So we're gonna try again.
Well, I think she unadded us because our snap score's 111 or 114 now. And it's like super low. So I wonder if she knows it involved.
So why don't we do this? Since she unadded you, is there a way that you can just add her as Easton and just be Easton?
Yeah.
And see if she will friend you, because your score is definitely higher in her than our Brody that we created yesterday.
Just a little higher, yeah.
Right, so something like, hey, I saw you, you know what, you do you, because I don't know how to be a snapper. He's trying to add her right now, so let's see. She did super fast yesterday, but who knows if she will today. All right, do you want to try to also add Paisley?
Yeah, I do that.
Let's see if Paisley, because she didn't pick up the other snap of Brody, but now we're going to try. If Paisley doesn't respond back, I might have figured out a way that you could be texting her that would feel safe to her. Okay, so everybody out there knows that my kids go to cheer, right? They go to church.
That's really nice. Let the whole world know that your kids go to cheer. Oh my god, I just can't even.
All you could do is you could just text her and be like, hey, I go to Champion. I accidentally brought home Sadie's fanny pack. I'm right by your house. Give me your exact.
She's just acting like it's fun and it's a game, and it's not a game. This stuff has happened to so many families, and she is acting like it's a game. It is not a game. She needs to stop making these videos. Like, this is not a game. Sometimes this is some people's lives, and for them it's probably a nightmare that they wish they could wake up from, but they can't. And she is making it out to be a game. And she is acting like a game. Like, she's laughing and all giddy, and it's not. Stop acting like that. It's not how you do this. Like, I know I'm not a parent, and I know that, like, I can't speak on being a parent. You should do this. Like, I know I can't say that. But as a person watching this and commenting on it, I can say you should do that differently, because what you're doing is disgusting. What you're doing is making light of dangerous situations like this that happen every day to a lot of people, and you're just making light of it, and you need to stop. You really need to stop doing that.
I, just random phone number, what her address was, to bring her something to say you left a cheer, which any of you out there know that my kids go to cheers.
Oh my God. It is so disturbing that she says, all of you out there know my kids go to cheer. So, if out of the 3.89 million subscribers, there will be some weirdos in that number. So out of those weirdos and creeps will know that the kids go to cheer. Stop putting your kids' itinerary out there. Stop saying what they do day to day. It is so dangerous. Like, things are probably happening behind the scenes that nobody's talking about, because they know that as soon as they talk about it, things are going to change. And they need to start talking about it, because things do need to change. Because this shit is a joke. It's a joke.
Right? Well, she did take the night and hadn't responded what her address is. But, watch this.
Alright guys, so it's day 2, just got back from school, and I decided to check my messages to see that Paisley responded.
Yeah, as you can see, yes, you're right, she did fail. Sadie, at this moment, has not friended back, or what is it called?
You know why it's so dangerous for these kids? Because they all have phones. I don't know all their ages, but I don't really think you need to be giving kids a phone until they're like 14. These kids are getting phones at like 8, 10. Like, why do you need a phone at that age? Especially these kids that are on the internet. It's so dangerous for them to be on the internet. These people, these 1.8 million subscribers, they are obsessed with them. They have parasocial relationships with them. They think they know them. They want to be a part of their lives. They want to wake up in the morning and text them and be like, oh my God, hello. How is your day going? What are you going to have for breakfast? And these kids will think, oh, cool. Yeah, they're just friends. They're just harmless friends. But they're not. And these kids are given phones, and they're not being taught what is real and what's not, what's safe and what's not. They're not being taught actual lessons. And if you really think about it, it's scary, because these kids that are being grown up nowadays are not being taught what is actually going on, what is safe, and these parents are not keeping their children safe. So what are these parents really doing? If the job of being a parent is to keep your child safe, then what are you doing? I'm pretty sure you're failing your job. You're failing your job. Your job as a parent is to protect your children, and putting them online like this and allowing them access to 1.8 million. Obviously not all of them are creeps, but some of them are. And if you're allowing them access to those creeps, you're not protecting your children, and you are failing as a parent. I don't care what anybody says. That's what you're doing. And it's disgusting. Until someone can give me another word, I'm just going to keep calling it disgusting, because it is. It makes my stomach feel sick. Like, I just feel sick. Like, it's just, ugh. Like, that's how I feel. Like, ugh. I don't know how else to describe it. These people are failing their kids. These kids are not being brought up properly. They're not being taught real lessons. They're not being taught how to be kept safe. It's just, something is going to happen with these kids that are brought up online. And unfortunately, until something happens, nobody is going to change anything or take any of these rules or protections seriously. So somebody is going to, the only time people are going to start listening is when something happens to one of these kids. That's when people are going to start listening. And at that point, it's too late.
And she's like, Mom, for some reason I've logged out of my Snapchat. I gotta get back into it. And I'm like, oh, so she hasn't had the chance even to add Randy or Easton, or even now we tried to change it to Luke, but we realized now she doesn't have her Snapchat. So I helped her log back into Snapchat. We tried
I told them
Luke,
not to
trying to use her appointing Luke Brooks. Doesn't that sound like a cute name?
My name's Luke Duke.
And we'll see if she adds it. If she doesn't, we're gonna have to think of something else, people.
Oh, really?
Me neither. Me neither. Oh, wait.
Oh, really? Here is a plan for Navy. All right, so we had Benji call one of his soccer kids, and this is what they're going to do. This kid is going to go to Target, and Lily, who's in on it, is going to ask Navy to come with her to Target. While he's at Target, and they're at Target, he's going to approach them and say, is there any possible way that I can borrow your phone? Because my phone has died, and I really need to call my mom and tell her I'm on my way, right? Well, when she hands the phone to this kid, he is going to, and I know he'll be able to successfully do it, text himself. He's going to turn Navy's location on for himself indefinitely, and then delete the text message. He can watch her wherever she goes, and she'll have no clue. So I'm like, dang, that is a really good test, because I don't think we should hand our strangers our phone, because it can do a lot more than just that. Okay guys, me and Benji just got here at Target. Lily's on her way here right now with Navy. And so we gotta figure out how to hide or where we're gonna set things up. What I did is I sent Lily a grocery shopping, or like a shopping list, and one of it includes the flashlights, and that's in the back. So we're gonna find our helper, and he's going to be in the back by the flashlight section, and we're just gonna have him go up to her there and ask to borrow her phone. So that's what we're doing. Just trying to find him. I'm so nervous. I mean, part of me, I really wanna see if this works, because it's kind of crazy how easy this is. The big part of me wants to be like, oh no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. We'll see. Okay guys, right now, this is the guy that's gonna pretend to borrow Navy's phone. So I'm hoping that you can just go that way. All of the experiments are complete. The kids are going to get home any minute from school, and we are going to reveal to them if they failed or if they had.
Why do it like this? See, it's acted out like it's a joke. Like it's a TV show. Like, it's not.
On all of the social experiments of Will. So, have you guys noticed anything kind of weird or different happening this week?
Like the past week?
Yeah, just this past week, you guys noticed anything different or weird?
Oh, we got dirt in the backyard.
We got dirt in the backyard, that's right. Actually, this week I have been filming Stranger Danger.
Oh no.
He already knew, so why is he doing that? No, that's actually not true. The kid that he was with came up to the mum and asked as well. So, why is he not getting credit too?
Oh, really?
Me neither. Me neither.
Oh, wait. Oh, really? Nobody did Stranger. Well, we're going to find out. You guys ready to see? What? If you pass or if you fail? First of all, we're going to start with Elsie and Presley.
I didn't even do this.
No! I told you. That's embarrassing.
I don't even remember doing Stranger Danger. I remember, Mom. No, I didn't get Stranger Danger either. You guys better make the right choice. Did I get tested? I don't remember anything from this week. I don't either. You did. I did? Yeah, I did. Everybody got tested this week. Not me.
Guys, he's literally right there. Like, he's going to
Elsie's just having her own phone.
What do you do?
I didn't know.
He just took a picture.
Yeah, videoing me the whole time.
Or a picture of Elsie. So it's not like videoing you or following you around. He didn't use a fan. What did he do? What?
No, that's with you.
Elsie filmed this with you. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, he's so close. He could snatch you. Elsie, he's staring at you and you're not even noticing.
He just took a picture of you.
They're like, well, Elsie, he was standing right next to you and you're not even noticing. She's also playing a game. Like, she is 10 years old. She's playing this, like, arcade game. Is she supposed to be on defense, like, all the time? As a kid that's 10 years old, she should be watched by an adult. There should be an adult there watching her, helping keep her safe, so she can go to the arcade and play games. Why is it all on her, for her, this 10-year-old, to go there, play arcade games, and she has to be on alert the whole time for herself while she's playing arcade games? Yes, that's what an adult does, but she's not an adult. She's a 10-year-old. There is an adult there watching her. So why isn't the adult there that's watching her not on alert? That's what the adult does, not the 10-year-old child.
So you were president? Did you see my face? I was going like this.
Let's see.
Oh no! This is so embarrassing.
She feels bad.
She feels bad for that guy.
Yeah, because all he's trying to do is play the
Let's watch it today.
Kyler, it's all your fault.
Walk around to any games are available. That's what you gotta do.
Yes. I only recognize her like 10 times something.
I only recognized her 10 times and that was it? She thought she was doing the nicest thing.
Yeah.
How did you have active service?
So innocent. It is so innocent.
It's lonely, so she bought the card.
Look, okay. I said he's videoing us.
So you noticed he was videoing. Why didn't you go over and tell him?
Because I didn't notice her just barely.
She just said he's videoing us. She said, yeah, so.
Elsie.
Wow.
No. That's one person.
So guys,
Two.
what is that?
There is an adult there looking after them, so they don't get into trouble. It's not all on this 10-year-old and 11-year-old. Why is it on them? They are still children. Like, why is it on them to keep themselves safe? That's why an adult goes with them. Leo! That's why an adult goes with them places to keep them safe. It's not on them to keep themselves safe. They are 10 and 11.
Alright, okay, let's talk about this for just a second. Elsie and Presley have both said throughout watching this that they noticed that this man was following them around often. They also noticed this man was taking...
I guarantee people have seen you in public and they have taken pictures of you and the children without your consent, because that's what happens when you are well known on the internet. And because you have exploited your children and put them all over YouTube, multiple of these children now have channels because they're older and maybe younger. I don't know. I'm going to have to go through all of this now and see what the hell goes on. But because she has exploited the children, people know them. So I guarantee people have taken photos of them without them knowing, or without the people asking if they can take a picture. This is what happens when you exploit children. People want to take your picture. People notice you. People think that they're your friend. People have parasocial relationships with you. And they want to get to know you in person. They want to see you. And then when they see you in person, they think, oh my God, that's my friend. I know them from online. But you don't know them. You just watch them online.
I don't know. There needs to be a 10-foot circle around you at all times that a don't know does not come in. If a don't know gets closer to me than that, you need to move away. They cannot be in grabbing distance of you. Okay? That's never okay.
So you're supposed to just magically keep a 10-foot circle around you at all times, which is not possible. This lady is not teaching her kids properly. If she really wants to keep them safe, there is whistles that she can give them. There is like these trigger alarms. If you pull the little cord, it makes a very loud noise. I have multiple of these things because I have severe anxiety when I leave the house, and I have multiple of these things. She can get her kids these things, and that's how she can teach them to help be safe and all of that stuff. But she's just using this video as a joke and to make content, and whether these kids will pass or fail. And I just don't understand. I don't understand how you could do this.
Yeah, guess what? You guys are gonna get snatched.
Alright, so from now on, if there's ever a don't know closer than 10 feet of you, then you get away. And if they keep getting closer, you tell an adult. Let me just show you something really fast. I'm gonna pretend like I'm a stranger and you're gonna pretend like you're Ledger, okay? See, I know that you're strong, but if I can pick you up, am I stronger than you? Yeah. Right? You can make it hard for me by wiggling, and that's exactly what you should do. Wiggle and kick and fight and scream. This is not my mom, this is not my dad. Oh, that wasn't working out for me, but I'm sorry, there's a lot of kidnappers that are a lot stronger than me even. It wouldn't be a workout. They just wrap their arm around you. So always kick and scream and yell, but the biggest thing you have, the biggest thing you have is your voice.
Like, it's just, if she really wanted to make this video and make it serious, she could, but the whole video has been made as a joke. You can see it through the way it's been edited, the noise that have been added, the way people have been acting. It is a joke. This whole video is a joke.
So Presley, Elsie, you fail! Wait, I want to see you. Alright, we're going to show you in a second. Next, we're going to move on to... Did you want to go?
I saw that one.
You totally passed. On to me. We're gonna check out Delaney now.
No, I have two guy coaches.
Presley and Elsie was a don't know, and Beckham and Ledger was a don't know. Now we're testing out a kind of know. This is somebody who's not your safe side adult. It's not one of your 5 safe people that can pick you up from anywhere, no questions asked.
It was you!
No.
It was Kylie that picked me up. I did not have
A kind of know is somebody that you kind of know. But still should ask your parents.
I would vote for this too. He's in our house for a year.
So she just said that he's been in our house for a year. So he's been filming them for a year. He goes to pick her up at soccer. I think that's what they said. And she gets in the car because she knows him. He's been filming in their house for a year. So why wouldn't she trust him? She could also think, okay, well, it's filming time. We may have to go film some stuff. So yeah, that makes sense. He's the filmographer. Or videographer. I don't know what it's freaking called. So yeah, I might have to go with him and we have to go film some stuff. Like, none of this is serious.
And
Okay, we get it. I got in the car with him. But the fact is, I called you and Dad 6 times, and I called Dad too. So neither of you guys.
So the mum is teaching them to be safe, and the mum just said there, my phone died. So if you expect your children to call you and ask permission to make sure that you're going with the right person, how the are you going to keep them safe if your phone died? If you have 15 kids or however many kids I saw on the thing, keep your phone charged. I don't give a shit. You can get chargers that are you can get portable chargers. I have one. I bought my mum one because she loved mine so much. She barely uses it, but she still loves it. Get a portable charger. If you have 15 children, even some of them are adults, get a portable charger so your phone does not die. You are teaching your children that they are supposed to call you or the dad to see if they're safe, and your phone dies? What are they supposed to do? Your phone's dead. That's on you. What are they supposed to do now?
This is how kind of no should always work, okay? You have your safe people that you know you can go anywhere with, anytime, and you feel 100% safe with them. Like, you don't have to ask your mom's permission to go with your dad generally, right? Like, they're all safe. Well, these are called kind of no's. They're people that feel real.
See, if she's trying to teach the public about this stuff, then sit down and teach people. Stop with the music, make the video a bit serious, and teach people how to do this seriously. Teach people how to keep their kids safe. Teach people how to put this stuff in place for their families to keep everyone safe. Don't put it in a video like this. Stop with the music because the sound effects are making it a joke.
Safe. They're people that are in your life. Sometimes they're even family, uncles, cousins. Sometimes they're your neighbors. Sometimes they're your parents' friends, right? They're people that are around you all the time. Sadly, a majority of abuse happens from kind of no's. Isn't that sad? If they ask you to go somewhere alone or tell you to get in the car or tell you that they're there to take you somewhere or whatever, hey, come with me really quick to the gas station. Let's go buy, treat at the gas station. And they're like maybe someone that works with your parents. What should you do?
Call your parents. Let them know where you are.
Absolutely. Call your parents and say, hey, so-and-so wants to take me to the gas station. Can I go with them, right? And then get their permission. Then they know the person you're going with knows your parents know that you're with them. So generally, it's not your own parents about this. With a kind of no, you always ask if you can go anywhere with them. If they come to pick you up, wait until you get a hold of your mom and dad or one of your 5.
So what happens if the mum's phone dies? Like, she admitted that her phone died. What are you supposed to do then?
Adults before you go anywhere. So sadly, Delaney, you failed. All right, on to Beasley.
I
She's the DoorDasher.
I don't know when I got. It's probably the DoorDasher.
That's the DoorDasher. What happened to the DoorDasher?
Wait, this what? I don't even remember that kid.
Is he a don't know?
Yes.
All right.
What? I never seen him in my life.
Paisley, you failed.
It's fine. It's fine.
Guys, that's still super dangerous. I don't care. I don't care if a don't know is hot. You still failed.
Stop looking at the camera and look at your children and say this.
After I got the message, I go on our group chat from our church team, and I thought that it was Madison.
You thought it was Madison. Okay, guess what, guys? Here's how we came. I came up with a random name, and then we thought, well, if there's not a Madison on her team, she won't know every single person that's on Elsie and Press's team. So we're gonna say, hey, I'm Madison. I'm on Elsie and Press's team. Sadie left her Lululemon bag. And all of you guys out there know that my kids go to cheer. And so it was like the easiest thing. Any stranger out there would have known every single thing that I texted to her. And she successfully, with boom, sent our home address. So here is the learning lesson from that. Should you give anybody your home address if you don't verify who they are? No. Never give out your home address or any personal information, where you go to school, where you live, any of that information. All right. On turn Navy's location on for himself indefinitely, and then delete her text message. Because then literally.
Oh my gosh. That is so scary. It's probably still on.
And they laugh and think it's a joke.
Looking at us. Oh! Who is that? No, because he was like looking, and I like looked and I was like,
Sure.
oh, Navy sounds so welcoming and inviting.
Yeah,
Navy was like,
sure. He is entering his phone number, messaging himself hi, and then sharing your location with him.
Okay, but after that, I saw him walk out. He had his phone. I was like, hello, red flag. Wait, what are you doing?
Hey, Navy, you should probably check your sharing location app because I know exactly where you are. You're at your house right now, actually.
Oh, what the?
Hi guys.
How is that possible? They were still all at the shop. She couldn't have got home that quickly. I highly, highly doubt it. That's acting right there. So if that's acting, then what's the rest about? Is any other things acting? Is anything else in this serious? I think it goes to show how serious they take this and how much they really care.
It worked.
Fell.
Keep in mind not to ever pass on when you don't know your phone, because a lot of damage can happen.
That is something I've never thought of somebody doing. No.
All right, so still even at this moment, You are sharing your location with.
I'm not. I turned it off.
Yeah, a little bit late. So, if someone comes up to you at a random place and they're a stranger and they say, hey, my phone is dead, or I've lost my phone, or is there any way I can borrow your phone? What are some safe options without handing the phone to them?
Sorry, my phone's dead.
If you don't feel good inside, you're not obligated to say, I'm sorry, my phone died too, or I'm sorry, no, and walk away, okay? Especially if it's an adult in your
Or I don't have a phone.
Number two, you can also suggest to them, like, oh, you know what? Target will let you borrow their phone for an emergency. I would just go up to the front office and ask them. Because they can do a lot more than just pull your location, which is probably the scariest one. They can get banking information or other personal information. You can add other kind of tracking apps. You just never know what they're going to do to your phone. It's just not safe to hand a stranger your phone. Because a lot of your life is in your phone, right? And it's handing over a lot of information to them. So sorry, sadly, maybe you failed. All right, on to Sadie. Oh!
This was done.
So I said, Easton just this morning tried to add you again on his Snapchat. And we're about ready to find out if you fell for it. So let's listen in Easton's words if you did.
Hey Sadie, so for the past 4 days now, I've been trying to add you on Snap, and you haven't had me back. Because you don't know who I am. So, good job. You passed.
Good job, Sadie!
You failed.
Sadie, but I'm just going to go and add him.
Actually, I'm going how bad he looks. Guys, I might
And then so much on our side. You added and then you unadded it. So it looked to us like you were making the right choices. Experiment. I decided to see if you would add a complete stranger on Snap. And guess what, dude? You totally failed!
Why do you call your child dude? Oh my god.
I found a girl who lives out of state who you have never ever met before. And guess what? I gave her your Snap as well as 5 of your friends. Guess what?
So-
She said,
She just found some random person on the internet and then gave her son's Snapchat out to her and said, add him. I'm doing a video. I want you to catfish him or something like that. Like, what are you doing?
out to 5 of your friends and to you, and all 6 of you guys added her. You don't even know who she is. She could totally be a rando stranger who is out to totally get you, and you all fell for it. Luke, you're so smart, and that, like, Mom, it's never gonna work, la la la. It worked on you, buddy.
How did that work?
I totally got Luke.
His face there, he is not the best actor, and you could see that he was acting, and he knew what was going on, so it's like he didn't care. Just he was like, oh, how did that not work? Like, sort of condescending, sarcastic, like that's how he was talking. So he knew what was going on. This is not, none of this is real. He knew what was going on.
I got you, and just because your friends might have somebody on their Snap doesn't mean that you know them. It could be a totally different person on the other end.
Bro, you totally don't.
I know that was kind of So Luke, you didn't even know you were getting tested, but you failed! Alright guys, we're almost done, but there was one more test I gave you when someone knocked on the front door.
I didn't see anything.
We were screaming.
Tom Parker, what's yours?
This is the guy you guys are freaking out about.
Yeah, we were freaking out.
Oh my gosh, I'm in the shower now.
I don't know who he is.
They shouldn't open the door because they don't know who this guy is at all.
Tom Parker, your dad asked me to come fix your freezer. Okay? Your freezer, your dad asked me to come fix it. Hello?
Mom, there's something weird over here. I don't know. They're like screaming at them. It's scary. They're probably like,
You can't even bother me. You should have
Mom, listen. I added him back, and don't tell me this wouldn't be the best conversation starter like ever.
no. What have I done?
You can't put it over to me, my father. I'm not gonna take that chance. Like, this is gonna be
Alright, bye guys.
See that she just added him. Like it was really a joke. That was just all a joke. None of them took any of that seriously. And then she just added this guy. Like what was the point of that? What was the lesson in that? I don't know. They're not teaching anyone anything. They just used it for content, which that's not how you do that. You can spread awareness or teach kids another way, but that's how they chose to do it. And it was not the right way. That's not how you do it. But that's it for today. So if you watch this video, I really do appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe, that would really help me out. So yeah, that's it for today, but thank you very much. Bye.